When I am not in the now, I am missing life, because life is happening now. Every breath that I am taking is now.
We learn about life through questions.
How do we tame this mind?
Is that person more equipped?
How does one know that now this is going beyond my control?
How much of a role does education play?
What causes this lack of concentration?
To answer some of these, Mr. 𝗙𝗶𝘃𝗶𝘃, founder of Pratibimb Charitable Trust, brings to you Face to Face. This week we are talking about living in the present.
It's very easy for people to say, "Jo hoga dekha jayega." Live in the moment. But still, our mind is either trying to fix the past or work for the future. But what happens to the moment we are currently living? Living in the present sounds so simple. But is it realistically possible to live in the present?
I haven't heard anyone saying living in the present is simple. It's not simple. Living in the present is never simple, because the human mind always has a lag or a race. When I say lag, it's lagging behind in the past or it's racing in the front. You're never in the now. When you say living in the present is now, we don't live in the now at all. You take any actions that you take in life. Say you are having lunch or dinner, or you're having a cup of tea. While you are sipping tea, you should be with your tea. You're not with the tea. You're either thinking of what you're going to do after your tea break, or you're mulling over what happened before the tea break. If you have to live in the now, you have to be with the tea, enjoy the aroma as it enters your nose, enjoy the taste as the drops roll on your tongue, feel the warmth as it percolates down your throat. That is living in the now. We drink tea and we don't even realize we have finished a cup of tea. So where are you in the now? So it's not easy.
So it's like we are not living in the present, but we can live in the moment, just for that moment.
Again, this has been professed, this has been suggested, but it has not been successful with many people. The only people who probably live in the now are the people who are giving exams, because they are in the now on the question that they are supposed to answer. Those are the only people who probably, for that moment of writing the exam, are in the now. Otherwise, most of the time you look at yourself eating dinner or lunch, you are watching a TV program. Are you in the dinner or the lunch? You are not, you are in the TV program. If the TV program is a historical program, you are in history. If the TV program is a fantasy, you are in the future. You are not in your dinner, you are not in your lunch, you are not with your food. So you are not in the now, the moment, or the presence.
So it would be rightly said that we are actually carrying a baggage of our past wherever we go?
Always.
Then what is the present?
Now you are coming to the subject. What is the present? Present is a gift. Right now you are talking to me, this is the present, this is the now. Are you with me, or are you thinking of what next question should I ask? Then you are not with me.
A part of the mind is definitely thinking the next question.
Yeah, so you are not fully with me. So when you say part of your mind is already formulating the next question you want to ask me, you are not with me. Or part of you is not with me, so you are not in the now. So maybe you have partially heard what I am saying, because you are not in the now. And because you have partially heard what I am saying, you have missed a portion of the now. And when I am not in the now, I am missing life, because life is happening now. Every breath that I am taking is now. I am not taking tomorrow's breath. I am not taking yesterday's breath. I am taking breath now. I am living now. The minute I stop taking a breath, I am no longer existing. My life exists because I am breathing now. So if I am breathing now, am I thinking about now? Am I speaking about now? Am I acting about now? Then I am living now. But if I am thinking about tomorrow, and I am speaking about my dreams, and I am acting about what happened in the past, I am totally disconnected from the now. Then I am disconnected from life. I am not living life.
A minute back when you asked me that, am I listening to you completely? Or is my mind thinking of the next question? So the mind is a very crucial element. So how do we tame this mind for it not to think of the next question, or which would be like the future or whatever it is that our thoughts are? So how do we tame this mind?
You use two important words, crucial and tame. Mind is crucial. Why did you say that?
Because that is what makes us exist also apart from the heart, because that controls us.
End of story. Mind controls you, then you are not in control of your mind. The tail is wagging the dog is not wagging the tail. You gave your own answer. The mind controls us. Who is bigger? You are bigger or your mind is bigger?
We make our mind bigger.
You made your mind bigger. You allowed your mind to control your life. So you are not in control of your mind. And if you are not in control of your mind, then you are not in control of your life. Because your mind will take you wherever it wants to take you. Then you are not taking your life in the direction you want to go. Because ultimately, when you say now, it is all the play of the mind.
Right.
Now is awareness. I am aware of this picture, I am aware of these table mats, I am aware of the food in front of us, I am aware of this cup of tea, I am aware of you, the lighting in this place. This is awareness. I am aware of what is happening around me, within me is my awareness mind, which technically is called the conscious mind. I am conscious of these facts. But at the same time, while I am paying attention to you, looking at you or looking at these articles and listening to my own voice or listening to your questions, there is a hiss of an air conditioner operating somewhere in this room. I am not aware of it. Now I have brought your attention to the hiss of that air conditioner. Now you are aware that yes, there is another sound besides the sound of my voice. It has been operating. You were not aware. You were not living the sound of the air conditioner because your mind was attached to this conversation that we are having. And sometimes your machines speak to you. So suppose there is a unfamiliar hiss in that air conditioner. Then you know something is wrong. The air conditioner is telling me something is wrong. Or if I don't feel the cool air on my skin, I am aware that the air conditioner is not functioning efficiently. But I am totally focused on this conversation. So all these conversations that are happening from the environment, I am missing. So I am a lopsided participant in the now.
But to live in the now, I mean, the hiss of the air conditioner or something, they are irrelevant. That is why we don't realize it is there.
Relevant and irrelevant are relative. If the air conditioner is not cooling your room, it becomes irrelevant. If your family member is bedridden, then the health of that member becomes relevant. If the family member is up and about, his health is irrelevant. You don't even pay attention. So the funny part is, when things are okay, everything is irrelevant. When things are not okay, they become relevant. When the AC is not functioning, it becomes relevant. When it is functioning, it is irrelevant. And that is
so what affects
the
us?
contradiction that human beings live. When things are working for you, they should be relevant for you.
Awareness is one aspect, but when I am living in the present, thinking about the past or of the future, so is that okay to do?
No. Can you go back in the past and rectify things that you have done in the past?
But those thoughts keep cropping up.
So you are wasting time.
So
if time is money, you are wasting money. Have you learned something from the past? Then probably you didn't waste that money. You learned something from the past. I looked at my past, some stupid things that I did in the past, and I wanted to find out whether I will repeat those stupid things or I will do things differently. Then I am actually bringing the past to chart out a plan. I am learning. Then you have not wasted. But if I am thinking, oh, I wish that had not happened, oh, I wish I had not said this, oh, I wish I had not met this person. So see the amount of money that you waste when you think of the past. Contra that, you are thinking of the future. Do you know whether you are going to breathe the next minute? You don't know. So what are you thinking of that is yet to happen, unless you are thinking of a plan of action that you want to take in the future to reach a particular destination, goal, objective. Then it is a constructive spending of time. But if you are simply thinking about I want to be this, I want to be that, with no concrete plan of action, then you're wasting time.
So it's very rare that our present is based on some learnings of the past and planning of the future.
Let's say I'm doing nothing in the present. I'm just sitting here enjoying this cup of tea. What's wrong? I'm enjoying this cup of tea. Somebody may say, oh, you're wasting time enjoying tea. You could have planned your future. No, I right now want to enjoy my cup of tea. I enjoyed my 10 minutes of tea. I lived life now. It's like you and me talking as friends, and I am busy on my cell phone answering some WhatsApp messages while you are speaking to me. How do you feel?
Disrespected.
Naturally, insulted. That here is this guy, I'm speaking to him, he's not even paying attention to me, he's busy answering WhatsApp messages. So I'm not with you now. You have given your now to me and I am totally insulting that now. I am a representative of the universe in which you are living. I insulted your now as a representative of the universe. When you misuse your time, you are insulting the universe. Either in a form of a person or in an abstract situation. Because universe is energy and you are wasting that energy by not being in the now. The breath is your energy. The breath is now. I am not conscious of my breath. How many people are conscious of their breath? Breath is your life. You are not with your life. You are not even paying attention.
Yeah, we are not aware of our breath.
You are not aware of your breath at all.
So what would you say would be your one key mantra?
Be in the now.
But again…
How? How requires training? Everything requires training. I can't do anything about my past. It has happened. I have to accept it. I am not in a position to shape my future today. The only thing I can do anything now is now. So let me be in the now. Whether I am eating food, whether I am breathing, whether I am talking to somebody, whether I am sleeping, whether I am watching a television program, let me be in the television program fully. So I am being unjust to myself when I am not in the now.
I hope we take the mantra and live peacefully in the moment, in the present.
If you have some questions about life, please connect with us. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon for weekly updates.